How DNA Works by Hussein Zaher, November 12th, 2017. The basic structures of DNA. DNA is made up of four molecules, adenine and thymine, which pairs with each other, and guanine and cytosine, which also pairs with each other. Those four small molecules is what creates DNA, but technically there are two other molecules that make up DNA. On the outskirts of DNA, while adenine and thymine and guanine and cytosine are in the inside part, are two types of molecules called phosphate and deoxyribose, which cover the outside of the DNA. Adenine and thymine are purine bases, which means that they are double ringed, whereas guanine and cytosine are single ringed. Single ring means they're same pyrene bases. Those six molecules are what makes up DNA, and those six molecules are what gives us our physical appearances. DNA is made up of many nucleotides. A nucleotide is made up of a phosphate model, a random base, and a sugar. In DNA, there is a double helix, which is a ladder-like figure with phosphate and sugar on the sides. On the inside of the double helix, there are bases, adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. And there are also weak hydrogen bonds in the double helix. How DNA makes protein. From the instructions the bases in DNA gives, the DNA can make protein. To begin the process, the information in a DNA process is read by the enzymes. Then they are changed into mRNA molecules, which is called messenger ribosomal acid. This whole process is called transcription. The next process that occurs in making DNA into protein is called translation. The informational codes that was given from the mRNA molecule gets translated in order to become understandable for the amino acids, which is the ingredients to making proteins. Then the cell makes proteins, creating a specific type of protein that correlates to the amino acids that were given. Since there are 20 different types of amino acids, there is a large amount of possible combinations to create many different types of proteins. How mutations lead to variations in our physical traits. There are various physical traits in our bodies that are caused by mutations. In certain situations, a mutation changes the amino acid in the sequence of the protein, but there is no change in the result of the amino acid sequence, causing no variation to change in our physical traits. That is because of a silent mutation. If a mutation does, however, alter the end result of the amino acid sequence, that causes a change in the protein, causing a variation in our physical traits. Since there would be a change in protein in that situation, our physical traits may alter as well, depending on the change in protein. The codons in an amino acid sequence is what determines the protein, which is what determines the change in our physical traits. There are many types of variations, and some of those variations that affect our physical traits can be advantages that could relate to our environment. Other physical trait variations can be disadvantages, which could cause problems in one's physical traits, such as diseases and other problems. This is my reference list that I used to gather information for filming this video project. The end. Thank you.